just have those complete, precise inputs. Meanwhile, we got Grape over here coming up with the Snake. No stranger to seeing a character like this, especially in this matchup, right? Well, how's this going to be able to play out? Is this going to be a lot of Grape just kind of chilling back, waiting, trying to set up shops, set up traps to force ESAM to fall into them? But ESAM definitely knows this matchup for a very long time.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, long-time static doubles partner and practice partner of MVD, right? They're super close friends.
Since
and
Brawl.
Yeah, exactly. ESAM has bought all the good Brawl Snakes, right? It's not just MVD that's equipped him for this matchup. There is kind of an old trope where Brawl players are really keyed into this matchup because they had to play it for so many years.
It's funny that you mentioned that because I was actually going to bring that up, is that like I feel like a lot of top players in Ultimate, when they play against Snake, you can tell who's a Brawl player and who did not play Brawl. Just by how they fight Snake.
Yeah. I think, honestly, the biggest difference is trading with grenades from below, and we actually saw ESAM just mess it up right there. He went too high, but if you hit Snake below his knees, you won't trade with the grenade. Oh, my God.
I mean, so Snake's recovery, right? Predictable. Yep. It's going to be predictable. He has to go for the up B. ESAM knew exactly what was going to happen. He was at a jump. He's going to go for the high recovery because Snake is a sitting duck if he goes for a low recovery. So that was just a fantastic call out from ESAM, knowing exactly what he was going to do.
Yep, the heavy armor that Snake gets on the Cypher can be really annoying for Pikachu because he's got so many of these multi-hit aerials, right? None of them strong enough to knock him off the Cypher on their own. But the two that do it, Down Air and Thunder, both hit really, really hard. So if ESAM's able to line up those edge guards, I think that's going to be key to his success. The thing that makes Snake good in this matchup is that he's so durable, right? You can go for these trades over and over again and then kill Pikachu at really low percents. But I don't know, man. ESAM looking like he's able to set the pace himself. Oh, I like that from Grape, going for the down air, trying to interrupt quick attack. But ESAM, his angles are just so clean.
Yeah, you saw him trying to set up both the C4 and the up smash to try to like, get these constant projectiles against him. But Pikachu's such a quick, snappy character. Good to call out on that tech. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, such a good tech chase right there. Grape a little desperate for center stage, especially being down by a stock and change. And oh, another thing I wanted to point out about the box for ESAM, right? There are only so many angles you can do with the digital controller on his up B, right? And ESAM has got some insane quick attack angles on the GameCube controller, but it looks like he's picked the right set of modifier keys to make that work really well for him. Oh man, he got Nikita instead of Cypher.
Unfortunate. I mean, it's not the first time we've seen it. It certainly won't be the last. But when you're putting it right here on the big stage on winner's side against the likes of ESAM, you know, it's going to be quite this big hill you have to climb. But yeah, you're talking about the modifiers in the Smash box. It's really cool because you actually make this so the buttons, like, they're not just purely 45-degree angles. You can like use buttons to modify it so it's at an angle instead.
Yeah, and you can customize that through the software as well. So ESAM, I guess, has just kind of preloaded it with the angles that he sees as the most useful. And, you know, so far I haven't really seen him get like some weird SD or just being unable to recover. So
I'm sure they were there in the first month, you know, like trying to
exactly. Figuring it out, optimizing his control setup. And again, another really cool thing about the Smash Box, you can have kind of whatever layout you want. The thing is, you just can't change it in between games or in the middle of a game, right? So there are definitely some situations where it could be a bit limiting with a character like Pikachu who has such customization when it comes to how he recovers.
I'm curious what it would be to have like a Smash box that's like an analog, like a joystick.
Yeah,
you know?
They actually are making one of those.
Word?
It was called the Smash Stick, yeah.
It feels like a fight stick, but for Smash. That'd be very interesting. So it looks like we're here on Hollow Bastion now for game number 2. So this is going to be one of the great counter picks that we have coming out, right, where you have like the platform in the middle of the stage, kind of reminiscent of other stages that we have, kind of like Smashville a little bit, you know, but definitely like a heavy hitter stage. Those counter picks for certain people to be able to bring out. Might be a comfort pick for Grape, but right now he's kind of struggling back down on the stage.
Yeah, I really like this stage for characters with a lot of kill power, right?
Yes.
And Snake definitely thrives on Smashville, the regular version, right? So we'll see if he's able to land some of these earlier kills here on ESAM, or if it's just going to be the opposite, right? Pikachu might struggle to peel some of these stocks off Snake, and look at that, and up air killing it, 137. You wouldn't see that on most stages, that's for sure.
ESAM actually spiked him twice before that, too, into the ground to connect that and convert it into an up air. So very hilarious gameplay coming out from ESAM. He's still cooking him up a storm right now with these conversions, not letting him land. If there's one thing that Snake can struggle is if he's out of resources, you can juggle him forever. Being a heavyweight makes it so these combos convert even easier against him. He has trouble landing without being able to pull out his grenades if he's like being rushed down as well. So he's got a lot of mix-up if he has room, but he needs room to breathe, and he can't do it.
What a snipe. You want to recover high? Well, good luck, because that Thundercloud's going to drag you right down. my God, ESAM just putting on a clinic here.
Yeah.
We talked about it. This guy is very well equipped for the Snake matchup. There's not really going to be any surprises, and Grape probably has not gotten even close to this degree of hand-to-hand combat against Pikachu, and definitely not at this level. I mean, ESAM's really the only one out here doing it like this.
Yeah, like I said, like he knows the matchup back and forth. Being able to know that Snake can go up that high, with Snakes want to go high, but against Pikachu, that's a really tough sell. To be able to like go up that high when Thunder's like right there, the cloud's gonna be waiting for you. And now whenever Grape finally finds himself in a little bit of stage control, ESAM looks like he's the one that's actually in advantage right now, throwing out all these Thunder Jolts. What does he do?
Yeah, man, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation for going high with Snake in this matchup, right? Because you get spiked or you get thundered. Pick your poison.
Just don't go off stage.
Oh my
Forehead,
God.
like it's got down
right.
smash.
ESAM just looking like completely unfazed by that match. He doesn't even care. He's like, oh, I'm in a tournament set right now? Oh, I thought this was training mode.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely just being calm, collected, cool. Very, kind of not what I expect from the likes of ESAM, in all honesty. He's always like one that's very, like, expressive, very, like, yeah, pops off when he gets victories. But right now, he's chilling.
Yeah, he's good at diffusing the tension of some of these high-octane sets, right?
Yes.
You see him keep it very jovial, but right now he's not even emoting at all.
Yeah,
right?
he's just like he's
chilling.
he's in his living room just in training mode, playing. Yep, clocking in, clocking out. Let's get it back. Let's see if Grape can try to put up something here on the defense. Another counter pick coming out here. Town and City. Another great stage for Snake just because it gives him a wide open stage to be able to plant C4s on those platforms, as well as be able to give him more running room to get away from ESAM. But the thing is, Pikachu also thrives on this stage. Quick attack cancels on the platforms, having tons of open to be able to run around, preventing Grape from being able to land on top of that if the platforms go away. Like, this is pretty much in both characters' favors, so it's kind of hard to find a counter pick against Pikachu.
Yeah, he's good on a variety of stages for a variety of reasons, right? Right now, Town kind of with these multiple layouts that it brings to the table. The FD version, like we're seeing right here, it's great for his keep-away game.
Yeah.
Then when the platforms are in play, he can extend combos off of that. And, oh my God, it's still sniping him, even with only the jolt, or the bolt, rather, on Thunder.
He doesn't get time to bust out the grenades when he's up there. It's just like, there's the Thunder. There you go. Like when do you pull it out? It's like, when do you pull the pin?
Might be time for Grape to start packing it up here. ESAM really showing the experience advantage in this matchup. And that's something he kind of thrives off of in general, not just with Pikachu, but now with Mii Brawler as well. Hold on, though. Grape showing some signs of life. Oh, unfortunately, gives himself extra credit with that grenade. It would have been a clean stock otherwise.
Okay, when you play Snake, you just got to accept that it's impossible to JV. Like, you're gonna take damage from your own grenades. And that's why Snakes like playing with a lead, because they love being able to take those trades. So when Snake's already at a deficit, that was a sick, kind of a sick, nasty back air.
No, I really like that. I feel like Grape is starting to figure things out, right? Against the Thunder Jolts, you gotta just challenge Pikachu aerially. And Snake, not really the best character for that, but still good enough. Back air, a lot of reach, a lot of power. Oh no, Grape, you went too high. Just getting caught by Thunder again.
Such sad. And honestly, that might be a case of like autopilot, right?
Oh, did he stick you? Yeah, he did. Okay, I see the C4 on Pikachu. It is not transferred, and he's just going to blow it up. Nice. Not enough to kill, though. Maybe a little bit of the stage assist here.
Damn.
High ceiling, keeping ESAM alive.
I do like that Grape waited for him to commit to a button before pulling it out, so there's no way Nair Dodge is going to be able to beat it out. ESAM just kind of accepted this fate, like, yeah, I'm sticky. I'm going to explode at some point. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing and not play a little bit scared, which is what a lot of Snakes want to do when they sticky you. That reached?
Just want to point out one of the cleanest down throw tech chases I've ever seen. He down through Pikachu, read the get-up attack, short hopped over it, and then stickied him on whiff.
Yeah.
Kind of insane, but Grape bleeding out a little bit too much at this point. I feel like it's pretty much over. Yeah, that forward smash almost did it, but let's see. This down air definitely will. Good night, sir. ESAM taking it 3-0 in a really dominant fashion.
It's another
mowed him down.
Another fruit going down in the losers